What's going on YouTube? Legions here, coming at you with another Tower of Fantasy video. Today we're going to be talking about why you should not re-roll when the game comes out on August 10th, which as I'm recording this is literally less than 5 days from now. I did play both of the closed betas and I know how long it takes to re-roll and why it is not worth to re-roll. Just coming at you guys right now, telling you how long it actually took in the beta. It was like an hour. 45. If you're fast, like really fast with skipping everything, maybe you could get it down to like 30-45 minutes, but it definitely takes about an hour, especially if you're going to be streaming. If you're a content creator, you're gonna be talking to chat, answering questions, etc., getting distracted. It took me well over an hour to get to the point where I could do my multi during both betas. They did not change a single thing. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you why it's not worth it. We're going to be getting through the events, we're going to be getting a selector box for an SSR guaranteed. So whatever SSR character / weapon you want, because in this game when you pull the weapons you get the character. So if you want the scythe, if you want king, then you choose the scythe from the selector box and it gives you the scythe and the character guaranteed automatically. All you have to do is do this stuff in the event. You have to progress to a certain part of the story, which is I think the part where you unlock the multis and get to grab your pre-registration and everything anyway. And then you get to finish this quest line, or event quest line that you can do to get the test for yourself and choose whatever SSR you want, among many other things. So let's go over all the stuff that you're going to be getting in Tower of Fantasy when the game launches, with pre-registration, launch events, and everything else that comes with launch. So without further ado, let's get right on with the video. So coming from the official Twitter for Tower of Fantasy, we have the pre-registration milestone. Claim all 6 milestone rewards, including gold nucleus times 10. You're also getting times 10 of the purple nucleus, which is the standard banner, and the gold nucleus is for the limited banner. You're also getting dark crystal time 500, which you also use to buy the dark crystals. If you've played Genshin, is the equivalent to primo gems that you then use to buy the fates, the intertwined fates, whatever you use to summon. Pretty much same thing. That's what the dark crystals are. Jetpack paint Orient, so you can get a paint skin for your jetpack as well. Limited outfit. I'll show you guys all the other stuff that you get for the pre-reg after I go over the rest of this. So Nemesis limited cash. This is the important thing that I was telling you about. During limited order events, wanderers can make special orders with red nucleus / special vouchers to increase the probability of obtaining the limited weapon Venus or limited matrix Nemesis. So you can get these two, the weapon and the chip set. Well, these chips are very important for like getting min-maxing, for getting a lot of really good stats for your character, from what I've seen from the beta anyway, from what I've played. So you can get all of this from playing the event during this. So the red nucleus is used to activate certain quests that you do or bounties that you do to fulfill, and then when you fulfill, you have a chance of getting this. So that's what the red nucleuses are for. Now, the important one for the weapon box, right? Star Path Navigation. During the event, reach the specified number of event points by completing missions to claim an SSR weapon box, gold nucleus, and proof of purchase. So the gold weapon box, the SSR weapon box right here, this is what you're going to be able to get out of it. So pretty much every single character that's out at the start of the game, which is also going to be in the standard banner, is going to be in this. So you get the Thunder Blades, which I believe are the dual blades, Rosy Edge as well. You get the Ice Wind Arrow, which is obviously the bow and arrow. Absolute Zero is the great sword from the character, the ice character, I forgot her name. Scythe of the Crow, that's King's weapon. The Chakram, the dual Chakram weapons. If you played Xenoblade Chronicles, it's like that. Or even like a dancer in Final Fantasy 14. Negating Cube, this is pretty much like a catalyst from Genshin. Dual EM Stars or Molten Shield. So very good. You get to choose all that, and of course when you choose these weapons you get the character, because that's how the gacha in this game works. If you pull the weapon, you pull the character. I love that very much. And the characters in this game are more like skins, because you can use your own created character, but you can choose, right? So the way it works is if your main character is just using an SR weapon, right, and it's like a 4-star weapon or SR weapon, and you switch to an SSR weapon, you can choose to either just keep staying as your character or switch to that, the different character skin while you switch to that weapon. So if you pull the Absolute Zero, which is the great sword, the ice great sword, and you equip that on your character and you switch from like a bow and arrow 4-star, the SR weapon, and then you switch to the Absolute Zero weapon, it'll swap you into the skin of the the ice character, kind of like how Genshin works. But you don't have to have it set like that. You can just keep playing as your created character. Pioneer's Gift. Wanderers who complete character creation during the event can claim exclusive launch registration rewards from the event page, including Nemesis amplification goggles, gold nucleus, SR relic shard box ×5, and some gold. So very, very good start to the game. We're getting a lot of free stuff right at the start. We're getting a lot of like launch events, the daily login, stuff like that. Again, the reason why I said you do not have to reroll is this right here. And to be honest, the pity in the game is so good. The rates I think are 3%, which is not bad, or 2%, one of those. And it's not that bad because the pity is 80, which is already 10 less than Genshin. And when you pull the SSR weapon, well, you know, it does not reset the pity. So if you're pulling for Ice Girl and you're at 70 out of 80 and you pull her at 71, the pity stays 71 out of 80, and in 9 more pulls, you're guaranteed to get her again. So in those 9 pulls, you could honestly get another SSR before you even get the guaranteed pity, which is really good. I think that's just the soft pity, and then the hard pity is like 120. By soft pity, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't remember correctly in the beta, but I think 80 just guarantees you an SSR, and 120 guarantees you the actual banner character that you want. Okay, we're going to go over this very quickly. Star Path Navigation, which is what we were talking about the box. A permanent event that lasts for 21 days after character creation. So it is permanent. So that one does not go away, but the limited cash one does go away. Eligibility, complete the main story, ecological station intruders. Yeah, that's after the very sad moment in the beginning of the story where you're like, holy crap, I can't believe how good the story is for this game. And that's when you unlock like a lot of stuff. So that is pretty much the tutorial of the game, the prologue, to unlock the rewards page. Event overview. During the event, complete specified missions to obtain event points. Reach the specified number of points to claim the corresponding rewards. The main rewards include an SSR weapon box, gold nucleus, and proof of purchase. No idea what the proof of purchase is for. It's probably for turning in for something in some kind of shop, exchange shop, but we'll find out when the game comes out. If anyone does know what that's for and they've used that in the Chinese version before, please feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm not that knowledgeable on the Chinese version of the game. And I did have the option, a lot of people offered me to use their Chinese accounts for content creation, but I kind of wanted to go into this game fresh for myself and my community, because I feel like it'd be a more fun experience if I went through it fresh myself and made content for it fresh. Then for the Pioneer's Gift, all you got to do is complete character creation and you get this. So as soon as you start the game, you pretty much get this. Very, very easy. That's how you get the goggle, the gold nucleus, and all that. And then the Nemesis limited cash. This is only until the end of August. You only have 21 days after the game comes out to complete this event, and not complete, but to be able to get one of the weapon or the chipset. So make sure you guys are not wasting time re-rolling for 10 days in a row, because you will be wasting a lot of time to be able to get a very powerful weapon and very powerful chip. Now, the way that I think that the event is going to work for the SSR box, where it says you got to complete stuff and you get points and it builds on an event page. If you've played any other game that does like a 7-day missions thing, where when the game comes out, it's a permanent thing, but it unlocks one after, you know, one after another. Like day one will be certain missions, day 2 will be certain missions. I'm not sure if they're going to do it that way, but you can kind of picture it like that. Usually they have like Full Metal Alchemist mobile right now. If you're playing that, the JP version has that. To get a guaranteed Roy Mustang, you got to complete the missions, and then there's a little bar to fill in at the bottom, and you get rewards for each milestone that you hit, and the final milestone is getting Roy Mustang. They also did this in MHA, the Strongest Hero, for Aizawa. You could get Aizawa for free if you completed the missions, although that one was not permanent. It was a limited time thing. And as long as you completed the missions, it would give you certain points towards the milestone, and you would unlock Aizawa for free. So I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be when we play Tower Fantasy. It's going to be a system like that. So it's going to be permanent. It's not going to go away, but you are going to get a free SSR weapon. And as I said, rerolling takes way too long in this game. If you thought Genshin took a long time to reroll, it's probably twice as long, if not longer than that. All that being said, let me know in the comment section down below if you're still going to reroll anyway. And if you're not going to reroll, I'm curious to know how many people are and aren't. And let me know if you're excited for the game. I'm going to be making a lot of content on Tower Fantasy. I've been looking for a new anime mobile game to play that's not Genshin, because I'm kind of burnt out on that game, and it has no permanent content, and it does not really like encourage me to make content anymore. I just don't like making content on Genshin. Like, the community aspect of this game is what I'm very excited about. I'm excited to do stuff with my community, do world bosses, dungeons, hell, even PvP, even though it's going to be very, very pay to win. But either way, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, to be notified for future videos as soon as they go up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.